Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We are just getting started. Van Nistelrooy, it's played through for him. Julie! He slings it in. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Can he get it through? And he's had it nicked away. Lewandowski. Oh, that's fabulous. Not the most accurate pass. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Swung over, pass somewhat off target. It's gone out for a throw-in. Guardiola. Julie will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, what? And Van Nistelrooy! And for sure, that was not one of his best. And it's Ødegaard. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now that looks a decent ball. Julie. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's going wide left. Here's a chance! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Paris Saint-Germain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Great vision. And this is Lewandowski. Julie. Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. Cannavaro. Spread it left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Guardiola. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Van Nistelrooy. Knocks it into space. Hoist it in. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Hazard. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Roberto Carlos. Sané is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Defending in numbers, sharp, and Lewandowski! It's run loose, who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping! No foul, says the referee. Julie. Julie. He is through here! Brilliantly cut out.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, no joy this time. Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Played out towards the right wing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Costa Curta. Messi. Pinches it off him. Looking for options for movement. And that is a little undercooked. Threads one in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Roberto Carlos. No, no way through. Tries to pass it through. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Well, that pass isn't the best. Roberto Carlos. And the referee has signalled for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side has found a way through yet.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much...
He's having a hit! That was superb goalkeeping!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Guardiola. Conte. Hazard. He's got away! Nicely spread. Sarri. The referee has given a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewandowski. Over to the right flank. Messi. Beckenbauer. And Julie going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Ødegaard. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely weighted ball. Rijkaard has been caught there, it's a foul. Ødegaard. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Looking here to chip it through. Takes a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Hazard. Stood up well to him there. Looking for the run. Messi in acres of space out wide. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Van Nistelrooy. It's Lewandowski! It's hit the crossbar! Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Conte. That is good alertness. Rijkaard. Guardiola. Now it's Hazard. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, good take in a good area. Plays a sharp little ball here. And this is Lewandowski. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hazard picks it up out wide. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Munich clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, important interception. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Hazard. And that's an errant pass. Conte.
Paris Saint-Germain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
That is ended up in no man's land. That's a little off. Oh, that's ambitious. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 10. Van Nistelrooy. Number 20.
Now, can they get him away?
Coming on the field.
Nice physical challenge.
Number 22.
And he's being shifted off it.
Number
Offside
18,
again.
Erling Haaland. Number 19. Mbappe. Substitution.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he cuts out the supply. He's shifting through the gears here. Distributed tidily. And he's in on goal. Tries to play it through. Alexander-Arnold showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite
2
sort it out.
minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Bergkamp. Paris Saint-Germain have reclaimed it. Roberto Carlos. Conte.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ødegaard. And that signals the end. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack, and the outcome inevitable. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
And if you do
Munich
have a chip-
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. We are just getting started. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rijkaard, and here's Azar. He slings it, and a header! But he's left disappointed.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that... Impressive jump! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's De Bruyne. Azar. Back where it came from. Well, that has not gone well. Van Dijk. And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard. It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it into space. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Azar. This is a promising build-up. Messi! That is decidedly lacking.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
In with the challenge. Van Nistelrooy. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Azar. And it's Azar. It's Azar! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Mbappe! No, just not quite. Now that's well seen too. Bartesaghi. Now De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Tries a deft little ball. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Costa Curta. Juli. Messi. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Van Dijk. Bartesaghi. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. To Guardiola. And it's Guardiola. Threads one in. Azar. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Hazard.
Munich certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Over to the right flank. Julie carries the ball down the right. Messi. It's a threat. Chance! Goal! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. The referee's awarded a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And it's Bartasaghi. And that is expertly dealt with. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Munich really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Julie! Oh, that was no routine save.
Julie clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Roberto Carlos.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Hazard. Messi. De Bruyne. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, well played, well played. Julie. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, they can break here. And he's picked out the run. And Messi! They want to be quick to recover this. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. It's Van Dijk. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Ferran Torres. Backward it goes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.897
Somewhat off target.
espectadores.
Hazard has it in a wide position. And the finish! And that's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Simplicity itself.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Opts for safety. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's having a good look here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Decent chance! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Hakimi. De Bruyne. Now Zabarnyi. Van Dijk. De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Messi. Now, can they get him away?
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. Oh, that is a good... Oh, shooting chance! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Azar. De Bruyne. And it's Hakimi. Ball played for Rijkaard. Azar. And they are prompt with their pressing. Rijkaard cuts it out.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Batasagi. Julie. Van Nistelrooy.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Hakimi. Rijkaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that was asking for too much.
Habrá
Azar.
3 minutos de descuento.
Rijkaard. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And it's Azar. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.